why I believe Dogelon Mars can reach $1. And most of you guys may not like this, but this is the truth. This is like the internet, and not just Dogelon Mars, digital currencies itself. Again, this is a new innovation. This is a new asset class of wealth. Now you have many institutions are ready to sink their teeth into cryptocurrency. Of course, you hear Michael Saylor and you hear other people who had invested into Bitcoin in the early stages. Okay, but the prices that you've seen all before when Bitcoin came out, that's nothing. We're talking about the next 5 to 10 years. Next 5 to 10 years. Yes, Dogelon Mars can reach $1. Yes, Shiba Inu can reach $1. And so on. Because why? The stock market is more riskier than the cryptocurrency market, family. Mark Cuban stands on this. Kevin O'Leary stands on this. Mainly all the multi-billionaires stands on this. You can have your opinion of where you think this market can go, but honestly, the key phrase is follow the money. Follow the whales. The whales are going to sink in their teeth when you least expect it. Now, I see we gained another 323 holders of Dogelon. Last time, earlier this morning, we were sitting at 132,500 holders. Okay? Of course, the second wallet added another trillion. They added another trillion. And the price where we're sitting at right now is 1147. Family, I'm in this. Of course, you guys want to take your profits. You guys want to, live comfortably. But honestly, I'm not letting up. I'm not going to just sell my digital currencies knowing that it's going to be worth a lot more than just 0.0003 or a penny or 10 cents. Yes, it's great for a person who doesn't have, resources and, the money you made before you invested you're in a way better situation. Of course, do what you please. I am not a financial advisor, but again, I am a diamond holder. I'm definitely a diamond holder, and I want you guys to listen to this video that I have coming on right now in a little bit. But I want you guys to understand when the internet, everything came out, everybody, not everybody, a few of majority of the world, they invested into the internet, AOL, the .coms, and everything else. And they became millionaires, okay? But this cryptocurrency market, where everybody is seeing that, I made 50% gains, I'm gonna cash out, I'm gonna swing trade this. Cool, swing trade all you want. But these digital currencies that I hold, Dogelon Mars that I hold, XRP and etc., they're too valuable. I'm selling too low. This is too low. So I'm gonna play this clip and you guys tell me what you think in the comments.
I was getting a bonus, but young investors are getting used to crypto. They've become crypto natives, and so they're used to a lot of variability. They're used to a lot of speculative run-ups and run-downs, and so I think they'll be the least spooked of all generations.
So you're looking into crypto and sort of finding a way with this crypto app. Could you explain how that works? Obviously, you're a believer in this. But, I think the last time I had you on, you talked about, look, I mean, you don't want to use every last penny and pour it into this. But by the same token, there was promise. Right. Is there still promise?
Yeah, of course there is. I mean, crypto has different types of utility. Bitcoin is like an alternative to gold. It's a store of value. Ethereum has a programming language on top of it called smart contracts that allow you to build all kinds of different applications. You have to look at investing at crypto the same way as you look at investing in anything. Do you think there's a value proposition there that consumers or businesses are going to use? If you think the answer is yes, and you think it provides enough growth, then you invest. If the answer is no, you don't. The challenge challenge in crypto, like the early days of internet stocks, is separating the signal from the noise. Back in the 1995, when all the internet companies were going public with only a website, people got all excited and invested in things just because they were there. And you see some of that with crypto as well. But the reality is, then like now, if you find a crypto token or application that really provides value and utility, that's where you invest. And that's what I look for.
The thinking was, and for a while it panned out, Mark, that Bitcoin and some of these other cryptocurrencies and investments benefited when the regular market was in a tailspin. Now the only primary beneficiary that I can see has been gold. Why is that?
Yeah, and even gold hasn't gone up that much. As markets like crypto mature, then with that maturity comes traditional investors. So you get ETFs, you get institutional investors that are investing in cryptocurrencies and crypto applications as well. You see a lot of VCs and private equity investing as well. So it's becoming more traditional. Everything that we're saying now about cryptocurrencies and applications, we said the exact same thing about the internet stocks back in the 90s.
Miami Mayor Suarez, who's going to be on with me, has talked about maybe reining in the expectations for this Miami coin, a cryptocurrency unique to the city of Miami, saying, I don't know whether it's going to work or not. The fact that it has had a bumpy launch and efforts by other mayors to maybe expand its use, does that give you pause? Are you worried?
No, it's like any business, any application, any environment. There's, in the early days, there's just a lot of craziness that goes on, and you have to look to see where the real utility is. And crypto is absolutely no different. If you look at this like you'd look at buying any application, using any app, if it works for you, you do it, and if it doesn't, you don't.
Could I switch gears? I know separately you are looking at trying to find a low-cost alternative to rocketing drug prices. And I'm just wondering, it's online, I believe, is the way you're going to do it. Yeah. How will it work?
So it's called costplusdrugs.com. And what we did was basically attempt to disrupt the drug pricing industry. There's these things called pharmacy benefit managers that always act as a middleman between drug manufacturers and insurance companies and hospitals. And what we did with costplusdrugs.com is said, we're going to be vertically integrated. We're going to either manufacture drugs. We're building a plant in Dallas to manufacture as many generic drugs as we can here in the United States. And we're selling directly to consumers, patients on costplusdrugs.com. And as a result, there are drugs that sell for thousands of dollars.
And again, family, you heard what Mark Cuban said, all right? Follow the money. No one believed about the internet. It's going to be so valuable. Now it's valuable. Digital currencies is valuable in general. And with Methuselah Foundation, backed by Peter Thiel, Jeff Bezos, obviously Elon, there's no way that we will sink. This ship that we are on is not going to sink at all. My goal is to hold for the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, we're already hit $1, which meaning we could hit $1 in the next 2 years or the next 3 years. Yeah, sell some profits, sell a percentage of my portfolio then. But at the end of the day, I'm not wiping out my portfolio. Why? Because this token is going to gradually increase. If you guys look at the patterns, go back on the Bitcoin chart and the Ethereum chart, okay? It wasn't in the thousands. It wasn't in the hundreds. It was at 50 cents. Before 50 cents was at a penny. Look at Ethereum. Look at Litecoin. In 2020, Litecoin was about what? $40? $40? So where I'm trying to come to you guys is each year we will have an all-time, we'll surpass our all-time high and gradually, be in a bearish market, go back down to the low. And once we do that, we're going to go surpass that all-time high that we have. The thing about it is, if you guys been in the cryptocurrency market for the past 8 to 10 years, you understand. But for the new investors that's coming into this space, and you're seeing like, well, okay, well, it's good. Okay, we'll become a multimillionaire when we eat these 3 zeros or 4 zeros. That's great. It's great. But at the same time, you have to know what the future holds. Not everybody know what the future holds, but it's common sense. Cryptocurrency is becoming mainstream. Let's give it another 3 more years. It will be full mainstream. Whereas everybody is holding cryptocurrency. And again, you know how you go to work and you got to pay these bills, your car note, your house note, and whatever? We are a slave to the fiat. The fiat is our dollar, okay? Next, it's going to be, people are going to be digital slaves. Digital slaves, which meaning, if you wanted to get a pet, like have your paycheck in crypto, like they were doing in California, I believe a year ago. If you get paid $300 in Bitcoin, okay, you say for instance, you got paid for 2 weeks, average person, every 2 weeks, you're getting paid $600 after taxes. You got that. But once they paid you into Bitcoin at $600, after that, you choose, okay, well, let me take out this to pay the bills and this and this. But after that, what if Bitcoin start to shoot up? That $300, that $600 will turn into $800 or $900. So you made profit. This is why NFL players, this is why actors, this is why people want to get paid in cryptocurrency, because it's the new future. Why do I want to get paid in fiat? I could pay my bills with my cryptocurrency right now as we speak. If I wanted to sell some of my digital currencies and transfer my Tether to Coinbase and put it on my Coinbase card, hey, let me go ahead and pay my light bill on my Coinbase card, which I'm using cryptocurrency. And my cash back, how we do it on other cards, I'll earn it back in other digital currencies. This is much more valuable than getting paid by this dirty dollar. Okay? So I want you guys to really understand why I am saying that, yes, we can touch a dollar like it's nothing. For those who don't like to hear that or not, we are going to touch a dollar. We will surpass $25 in the next, 10 years? Or maybe not even that. Maybe sooner than that. How all the regulations is coming in. You already seen Senator Loomis already put that bill out, the crypto bill. You already seen Joe Biden came out of the executive order on regulations of cryptocurrencies. Come on, family. Put 2 and 2 together, man. You don't need that much. It's not rocket science. This is not rocket science. So if you want to swing trade all you want. But these digital currencies is too valuable for me. To me, it's so valuable. I don't want to sell at the lowest point. What makes you think that, okay, we eat up a 020, that's the highest we're going to go, and we're going to go back down to 7 zeros? It's not possible. It's not going to happen. The only way it's going to be where it's going to drop is the digital currency is not backed by no major institution. They're not backed by no billionaires. If they're not backed by anything else or have any real utility or use cases, it's going in the trash can, like it or not. So the prices that you see right now, I bet you in the next 3 or 4 years, maybe some of you guys already cashed out at that time. You guys might come back to this video and watch it. I've done seen multiple people. Da Vinci, he done bought into Bitcoin. I was telling everybody in 2009 to spend $1 worth of Bitcoin. $1. Just spend $1. Okay? And at the time, at $1, it was just $25 per Bitcoin, family. But again, you have to understand, Bitcoin had to increase from somewhere. It didn't start out at $50. It didn't start out at $10, and it definitely didn't start at $1. Most other digital currencies that you do see that did start out at $400, $1,000, that's how they came out. But this is not going to happen. This is going to increase. It's going to gradually increase. And you guys are going to see like, damn, I had 5 million, 10 million. I can't tell you how much digital tokens that you need to hold. What I can tell you is this: diamond hands always beats paper hands. So if you understand this information I gave you, again, we're talking, we're believing, and it's going to happen. This is not nothing. We have not seen nothing yet. You think the prices you've seen with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is going to touch $100,000? That's nothing. We're going to see Bitcoin at $12.5 million by 2032. By 2032. Family, just know that I'm going to tell you guys like this. I am a multi-billionaire, maybe multi-trillionaire. Honestly, the way how I see things going and how things came out in the 90s with the whole internet, the Y2K, this is the next big thing, and it's going to stay. It is implemented in the world's financial system. This is the new asset class of wealth. Don't let these numbers fool you. Don't let those fudders fool you. Don't let anybody else fool you. You have a brain of your own. You are able to do your research and understand. Things are changing. Things are evolving around you. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Again, family, thank you, and I'll see you again in the next video.